guys, it's Robin and welcome to my channel. So today we are doing another crime series video. This is going to be a disappearance video, but I think my upcoming videos, they are going to be more about serial killers because I want to get more into those kind of videos as well because I find them really interesting. But yeah, I'm really into these crime series videos if you haven't noticed. So a lot of my content from now on is going to be crime series videos. So that's just a forewarning to people who, you know, are keeping up. So yeah, today we are going to be talking about the disappearance of Maura Murray. At the time of her disappearance, Maura was a 21-year-old nursing student at the University of Massachusetts Amherst. She had just finished her junior year of school, and she also had a job on campus as a security guard. Now, let's start at the very beginning of the timeline. On February 5th, 2004, Maura was having a conversation with her sister, Kathleen, while on duty at her campus security job. Maura and her sister were discussing issues her sister was having with her fiance at the time. So basically, her sister Kathleen came out and said that the conversation they had that night was about basically her sister being a recovering alcoholic. She had just gotten out from, you know, rehab treatment and stuff. And then her fiance decided that it would be okay to bring her to a liquor store. And, you know, this caused her to have an emotional breakdown, of course. And so that was what the conversation was about. It was reported by Maura's supervisor that she was extremely upset after this phone call. So much so that he had to walk her back to her room. He stated that she was sobbing while just saying, "my sister." So on February 7th, 2004, Maura's father arrived in Amherst so he could go car shopping with Maura and go out to dinner with, you know, her and a friend. After they had dinner, gone car shopping and everything, Maura dropped her father off at his hotel, and then she ended up taking his car to go to a party. She had arrived at the party at 10:30 p.m. It was reported that on February 8th at 3:30 a.m., Maura had gotten into a car accident, just her. She had hit a guardrail, and this caused more than $10,000 worth of damage to her father's car. The police were called, and so there was a report made of the accident, but there was no record of her being tested for her sobriety. After the incident and after the report was taken, she was driven to her father's hotel. The father rented a car, drove Maura back to campus, and he ended up going back to Connecticut that same day. That same night, around 11:30 p.m., her and her father had a conversation, and they agreed that on Monday they would talk about, you know, the incident, insurance, and everything. On the day that Maura disappeared, February 9th, 2004, there was several very unusual things that she did. We have to remember that this case takes place in 2004, so a lot of these things are going to seem weird that she does, but really back in 2004 it was normal because the internet wasn't that great as it is right now. The first weird thing that she did was that she used MapQuest to search where Berkshires and Burlington, Vermont was and directions to get there. Around 1 p.m. that same day, she ended up emailing her boyfriend, basically saying, she's like, "I have your messages. I just don't want to talk to anyone today, but I will call you later." She then made a call about renting a condo in New Hampshire. Around 1:13 p.m., she ended up calling another nursing student for an unknown reason. She then, around 1:24 p.m., ended up calling her employer and her professors and requesting time off due to a death in the family. However, there actually was no death in her family. So at 2:05 p.m., she ends up calling a number that would give information about booking hotels in Vermont. Then at 2:18 p.m., she calls her boyfriend. He actually doesn't answer, and so she leaves a voicemail saying that she will talk to him later. Maura leaves campus around 3:30 p.m. She is seen around 3:40 p.m. alone at an ATM, and she takes $280 out of her account. She is then shown purchasing $40 worth of alcohol somewhere near where that ATM was, and then she is said to have left Amherst around 3:50 p.m. The last time she used her cell phone was around 4:37 p.m. and that was to check her voicemails. So that same day around 7:27 p.m., a woman reports a car accident near her home. In addition to that, another motorist actually saw this car accident as well, completely unrelated to this woman on the corner, and he actually had stopped and he's asked this woman if she needed any help, and she said no, she had already called AAA. She told him not to call 911, but when the motorist got home, he ended up calling 911 anyway. At 7:46 p.m., the police actually end up showing up on the scene, but the woman is gone. Upon observing the car, the officer could see that there was significant damage. After doing a bit more searching, it's realized that the car belongs to Maura Murray. Okay, so they found a few things in the car, and I'm just going to read this off of a list. In the car, they found some alcohol, a AAA card issued to Murray, blank accident report forms, gloves, compact discs, makeup, diamond jewelry, 2 sets of MapQuest driving directions, one to Burlington, Vermont, and one to Stowe, Vermont, and a book about mountain climbing in the White Mountains. Some of the alcohol that she had purchased was gone. The police had basically searched the entire area, and there were really no clues leading to where she could have gone or what could have happened to her. It was discovered in her room that many of her possessions were packed in boxes, but nothing was gone. To this day, she is still missing. I just quickly want to talk about this case. I honestly think that she could still be out there somewhere. I just think that maybe she was going through a hard time and she just wanted to get away from the life she already had in front of her. No idea why, but this does happen. And I honestly think that's what happened. I don't think she was kidnapped. I don't think she was ever in any danger. I just think she wanted to leave and maybe just go out on her own. It's pretty clear to me that she was searching for places to go, and she didn't tell anyone in her family about these places. She didn't tell anyone, like her boyfriend or friends or anything. No one knew she wanted to go to Vermont or to New Hampshire, so she was just planning on leaving. And she also lied to her professor and her employers about someone in her family dying. So that definitely leads me to believe that she just wanted to maybe change her identity and just leave her life behind. There are some theories that maybe she wanted to commit suicide, but there has been no body found. If she was going to commit suicide, I would think that they would have found a body by now, maybe in that area where she had crashed her car. But really, all of it is highly unexplained. To me, it personally sounds like she had problems, you know, maybe more with alcoholism and stuff. I just think that she just wanted to, you know, go and live a new life. No idea where she could be now, but I don't believe that she has passed on. But yeah, tell me what you guys think. I think it's pretty clear that this is just one of those stories where someone, you know, manages to disappear and run away and live a new life. But also, I know there are theories out there of some more sinister things that could have happened in this case. So comment down below and tell me what you guys think. As always, thank you so much for watching. I love you guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye!